Alright guys, welcome back, and it's going to be a video about my gray blown Camaro. This is one of my sub 6 second cars, and not going to share a whole lot. This one might not be that interesting for a lot of the really out there gamers, but with me being a car enthusiast and very much into drag racing, one of the little things that I've discovered about this game, that again I might be late to the show, maybe everybody already knew this, but has a lot to do with the setup, but this is in particular something to watch for. So we're going to take this one to the track, and I'm going to do a couple hits, and then I'm going to show you a little trick that I learned for what to look for, like actually look for on the car when you're trying to get really good 0 to 60 or really just solid launch, and a good indicator of how your suspension is doing. So let's go to the track, Battle Creek. I'm going to do prepped for this one. And let's get the tires nice and warm. Yeah, this video is basically going to be all tire tech. So let's do a launch, see where we land. So that one was a 5.9, not bad for a first run using this car for the day. Let's do another hit. Looks like the wheelie bar did touch the ground a little bit on that one, which is okay. Just a short little tap on the ground, and it's only one. As I've said in my other videos, hitting the wheelie bar is not a bad thing. Riding it for a long time or hitting it multiple times, that's what kills you. Alright, so that one was a 6 flat, so that one was actually pretty slow. What I have been playing with lately is if you come in to your replay and watch your back tire, and you actually skip it ahead a little tiny bit, basically a few frames at a time. Once the car starts to move, you see the wrinkle in the sidewall, which is very realistic to a real dragster. What I have noticed, which it's already starting to do, back up a little bit, is if you look, the tire's not spinning anymore. Up to the line, it's spinning just a little tiny bit. That's probably why this particular run was a 6 second run. So you figure when it first hits and the car launches, you're going to get a little spin. So you get that. See how it's spinning? The amount that it's moving the car forward for each little bit that it grips, it's not moving very far forward for the amount of surface area on the tire. Sorry to sound technical, but just past the line, now you see it's gripping hard. It's really pulling. And I have discovered, and I'm sure a lot of other people already knew this, but if you can you see how it's gripping here? You see how tight and hard that's gripping the ground? If you can get it to stick like that before the back tires cross the start line, then you are going to have a seriously quick run. You're going to have a really low 0 to 60. And while your overall top speed might not be very high, you are definitely going to get down the track in under 6 seconds. Because instead of spending all that time spinning the tires, it's just cooking down the track, stuck to it, And that's where you got to, I know it's a game, but you got to kind of think of it like real drag racing, where, you know, you got to get the tires nice and hot. You got to find that sweet spot. And, you know, having that sidewall deflection like that is a really good indicator that you're getting really, really good grip. And that comes from just spending time on your rear suspension, and then, you know, working on your weights and stuff like that. So, but that's a tip for, you know, getting a really, really good launch. So let's finish this video out, see what the numbers were again. So that was pretty much a 6 flat. So let's do another hit. Maybe get the tires a little bit hotter. And let's see if we can improve on that. And if we do, then we'll take a look at the tires and see if it launches any different. Okay, so that was a 5.9. Not a huge difference, but it's back under 6 seconds. So let's just take a look at that again, see if it's any different. See how much it spins before it crosses the line. All right, so she should be starting to move. There she goes. Spinning. Yep, and right there, like I said, just like I said, I'm getting full grip before I cross the line. Granted, it's only about 1 revolution of the tire, but she goes from spinning to right there, right as she crosses the line. She's not spinning anymore. She's getting full grip right out of the hole. And you notice my front tires didn't come that far up. Yes, the wheelie bar did touch the ground, but that's why I adjusted it down with this setup, as I've been saying, but more importantly now with the way that I've got my car set up, is you actually want the wheelie bar to hit the ground just to help the rear end bite and keep the weight where you want it. And then as it travels out, see the sidewall will start to stand up a bit as you get through the gears, and then from there out, just a regular run. Let's watch the whole thing in full speed. There you go. That's a good example of just making the tire work. And like I said, it's a lot of time spent tweaking the rear suspension, getting your weight right. You want to get a lot of weight over the rear wheel, and as far as how soft or stiff you have your rear suspension, every car tunes a little bit different. And that is one of the key things I've noticed about getting into the sub 6s. So depending on how I launch and how much I'm paying attention, I've gotten this car down to a 5.7. Granted, it was only once, and it was a high 5.7. Might as well have been a 5.8, but I'll take it. Still counts as a 5.7. With not doing a whole lot. That was before last time when I did that. It was before I had moved my wheelie bar. And I think by obviously moving the wheelie bar, it changed it up a little bit, enough that I've been chasing it, trying to get it back, because just simply putting it back where it was didn't fix it. So, but that's enough rambling with that for now. So yeah, that is a little bit of tire tech for you guys. Any of the newbies out there that need some help, that's a pretty good tip. This works with slicks, it works with drag radials, it works with street tires, works with ET streets. Obviously, as you get, you know, slicks are the softest tires, so they're going to show the most wrinkle. And as the tires get more street orientated, they get harder. And also, it's easier to spot if you've got, you know, the sidewall Like I'm running a 15-inch rim on this car, so there's a lot of deflection you can get. And that's another thing with these guys that are running these big, huge, like 20-inch tires or 20-inch rims with a 22 or 23-inch tire, with like ridiculous sidewall. You're giving up a little bit of grip. Might look good, but you're giving up grip. So I also like to keep my cars really realistic. So let's do one more hit, and then I will let you guys go. As always, like and subscribe and share the videos. And if you guys have anything you want me to talk about or try to explain, I will do the best I can to my knowledge. It is just a game, but we're all just having fun, so let me know what you want to see, and I will catch you guys in the next one.